I just finished a delivery, and it's 11:09 p.m. Before I take the next order, let me show you around a park where I often stop for a break while making deliveries. This park is surrounded by apartment complexes, so it's mainly used by people who live nearby. I also stop here sometimes when I need a short break between deliveries. It's a relatively small park, but it has more to offer than you might expect. This is Hagen Park, located in a city just outside Seoul. Let's walk along the trail. It's PM, so the park is pretty quiet, and there aren't many people around. One of the park's most interesting features is this barefoot clay trail. Barefoot walking has become increasingly popular in Korea. For local residents, it's an easy way to get some exercise and enjoy a relaxing walk outdoors. The path is covered with soft, fine-textured clay, almost like the texture of a mud mask, so it feels smooth under bare feet. It's also quite long and appears to be well maintained. This section looks like a place where people walk slowly in bare feet, almost as if they're massaging the bottoms of their feet. Now, back on the regular walking path. The trees are quite dense, so it feels much cooler underneath them. And this is the public restroom that stays open 24 hours a day. I use it quite often during delivery breaks, and it's kept fairly clean. Across from the restroom is a large outdoor fitness area. It has the kinds of free exercise equipment commonly found in Korean parks, although this park has more equipment than most. There's also a drinking fountain. The sign lists a few rules for using the fountain properly and keeping it clean. Security cameras are installed throughout the park, providing some added security even late at night. I think the best thing about this park is its direct access to a walking path and bike path along the stream. You can enjoy the park and the peaceful atmosphere of the stream at the same time. Let's head down to the stream and take a closer look. When heavy rain raises the water level, this automatic safety barrier closes off access to the passage. There are also stepping stones for crossing the stream. LED lights have been installed so people can see the stones more clearly at night. The walking and cycling trail continues along the stream in both directions. I occasionally walk along this route myself. If you follow the trail upstream for about 4 kilometers, you'll reach a lake. In the other direction, the trail follows the stream downstream, connects to Anyang stream, and eventually continues all the way to the Han River. It's roughly 20 to 30 kilometers from here to the Han River, about 12 to 19 miles, and well-maintained walking and bike paths continue along the streams all the way there. Now, let's head back up to the park. There are several paths throughout the park that lead down to the stream. The park also has security cameras for added safety. Now, I'm heading back through the park to where I left my motorcycle. I've had a good break. It's time to get back to making deliveries. Thanks for watching.